Morning, Rob. That better? Oh, I'm here, guys. Sorry, I'm here. Anybody coming in yet? All right, I'm around, Bubba. I'm around, waiting for you guys to come in. Hope you can hear me. My microphone is on, and it shows that it's working. Is there a way for me to change that? Oh, here we go. It does sound like it's kind of low, doesn't it? Okay, how about now, guys? Let's give somebody a hey. Hey, I'm in. I'm back. All right, Rob, waiting for you to come back in, brother. I'm still on, guys. I'm just texting a few people to get them in. Let them know I'm on. Anyways, okay, I'm on, guys. I'm waiting for everybody to start popping in before I start giving shout-outs. I started the shout-outs before, but evidently you could barely hear my voice. I'm assuming that means that this camera on this video stinks. Or the sound on this video camera stinks. But all in all, I think you guys are doing okay. If I have to, I'll reset the messenger up. And anybody in? Hey, Rob. All right, cool. So what I did was I got out of the application that I was using, which is OBS streaming, and I went right into my YouTube account and started streaming through there, Rob. Is that much better, bro? Anyway, I want to give a shout out and say thank you to Don. You know who you are. He's not in yet. He hopefully will be coming in here because I just texted him. And Dominique, they sent me, Rob, you didn't see, I got some donations in for YouTube content and for me to do builds. So what Ron sent me, what Don sent me was the 2006 Chevy Camaro concept car from AMT. I'm going to do a build video and a open box on that one. Rob, just so you know, I've also got the 2010 Corvette convertible from AMT. I'm also going to be doing an open box and build on that. A gentleman named Domingo was very nice and donated these two to me. The two airplanes. I haven't done an airplane, Rob, probably since I was 15 years old. And these things are 172 scale. I'll also be doing an open box on that. I also have my one of the last three choppers that I need, which is the number one in the 6 series of the chopper, Rob. It's the mailbox chopper. I'll be doing that and open box stuff too. And also my wife got me a rig because I didn't have any more to other than the trailer here until Sam sent me stuff. I only had rebuilder stuff. So my wife bought me this. I'll be doing an open box and a build videos on that. Also, Rob, I'm sure you've seen my one-of-a-kind white Freightliner cab over with a sleeper dump truck. I have another rebuilder Freightliner. Wait till you guys see what I do with that. I'm going to be doing probably some kind of a camper or a square box on the back of it. I'm not quite so sure exactly how, or maybe even just a flatbed on the back of it and make it look like a farm used truck, like it tows around hay bales or something. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. If you guys would please like, subscribe, follow. Rob, I know you've already done so, so I'm really talking to those who are going to view this later. If you follow me, you'll get videos, notifications of all these open kits and builds that I just showed. I want to give a shout out again to Don. Don, thank you much for the card kits, and Dominique. Dominique, thank you very much for the plane kits, brother. I will be doing them here. It was very gracious of you to donate kits to the YouTube channel, so we had content. I do try to keep it as new as possible. If you're not part of my Facebook groups, anybody that's here that doesn't watch the live stuff, I know you guys don't like to sign in and stuff, but in order to get to my live stuff and anything open builds that I do on here, you guys are going to have to sign up to YouTube or sign into YouTube. Either way, I will be. Shout out for Facebook. I want to give a shout out to Danger Dioramics. That is Chris Bryan. That's his group, and that's his business. He does amazing work with dioramas, buildings and figures, and you name it, he does it. Go check him out at dangerdioramics.com. Again, I would like to shout out to Don and Dom, both of you guys. Thanks for the kits, for the donations. Joe Fritz, thank you, brother, for being our traveling weatherman, or our traveling asylum, and giving us updates of where you're at and what things are going on around you at the time. I'd also like to say thanks to Sam Stokes for sending me this as a present. Prior to it even being released, he ordered it for us. He ordered him one and me one and sent me one, and I'm so grateful that he sent this to me. This is one of my grill kits that I had one when I was a kid, and I'm so glad they repopped it. And Sam, you were so nice to buy it for me. I appreciate it, brother. I'm building it here. Rob is here, been watching me the past couple of times I've been on here with it. I'd also like to give a shout out to Paul Lovelace, my admin. He also donated a kit to me, gifted a kit to me. He says, not really for the channel, but for me to build. It was the Lindbergh Dodge L700 tilt cab that I did. I also have two more kits, the Freightliner dump truck that I just did, and another Freightliner that I'm going to do from Samuel Stokes, as well as a whole buttload of decals, man, which I've used on. I'm going to be using some of them on this. I have an eagle with flames on his back of his head to go on the logo areas, and I have lots of marker decals to go all the way around it, yellow and black, red and yellow, not for hire, or private owner rather, caution, truck takes wide turns, things like that, that I'm going to add to this that didn't come with the kit. Also, we have left on this kit decals, and all of the cables, all of the tubes. The tubes, guys, are if I'm not mistaken, Rob, you said are 96 different connections by the time I'm done with it. Yeah. I didn't ask him to, bro. We were talking online one night, and he says, hey, didn't you make a comment about one of your Holy Grail kits being a car carrier? And I was like, yeah, there was a car carrier that I really liked that they stopped making. And he said, well, I just found one. I'm going to order me one, and I'm going to order you one. I'm going to order two, and I'm going to send you one, is what he said. I told him, no, you don't have to do that, brother. I do appreciate it. You need better things to do with your money than that. He says, nope, I'm going to do it. He says, I got a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm gathering up. It took him about 4 weeks or better to get everything together that he wanted to send me. And he sent me a really, really nice gift care package with this in it, a couple of Freightliner rebuilders, and like I said, a buttload of decals, Rob. I'm very appreciative to anybody who donates things. I will build them here. I will display them in pride and tell everybody where I got them and who I got them from. I have no qualms about you guys donating things to have content. I appreciate it. I'm humbled by how gracious everybody is on our channel, how great they are. I love each and every one of our 1,800 combined members in our two groups, guys. 1,800. When I created the groups, Rob, I never thought it would go that far. My wife got me back into it, like I said earlier, modeling in about December of 2019 with a couple of rig builds, a couple of Revell rig builds in a car, a Cuda. Then the following year, my son got me even more into it with buying me. He bought me the Coca-Cola trailer for last year's Christmas. So I'm kind of stuck in there now. I'm back to the addiction portion of the plastic. I'll build anything you guys send. If you want to send me something, donate something, I'll build it right here online with you guys. I'm not asking, I'm not saying to, but if you guys choose to support and help us out here, help me out here with this channel to have content, I will be more than glad to, just PM me and I'll give you my address and we'll work out the details and, what's going where and why. Rob, I do appreciate you for sure, brother. You showed up like you said you would. I appreciate that. What are you? You're working on what today, Rob? Rob, if you got a video camera or mic on your setup, you can probably chime right in here, brother. I might have to send you a link or something to get you to do it, but I think we can find out. Oh, that's right. The logging trailer. He's doing the logging trailer. I don't know if you can share pictures here, Rob. Can you share pictures in this chat with me? One of my own pictures, maybe? Emoji skin tone. I don't see anything that says pictures on here that I can send. I'm looking this. I'm learning as I go along, guys. So let's you guys are learning with me. Custom emoji. Okay. Oh, keyboard. I can get the keyboard. Nope, I want the keyboard. That was a bad one. All right, so I don't see anywhere that I can put a physical my picture up in there. What I'd like to do is I'd like to add some kind of a picture here. I have to set this up a little better because I want to put our logo up here too, Rob. Yeah, I will. I'm going to I'll check that out before our next video, brother. I will definitely look into trying to see if I can't get you in here. I know there's a way on the OBS, but I'm not sure if I can get someone in to join my live. Oh, wait a minute. It says live chat here. Pop out chat. Toggle time strap. Okay, here we go. I can do the pop out too instead. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I got it all popped out. I can see it better there, Rob. All right, what else do we got to do? Business. I am not going to post videos directly to Facebook. You're going to have to come here, guys, to YouTube to check out the video channel and check out anything that's going on. It's a good way for me to make sure my videos are safe and nobody can get in or out of them because they have a whole lot of security that kind of helps, I hope. But right now I'm not using the OBS, so you guys don't have any pictures on the screen and stuff. But I will work on that and see if there's any way I can. It shows that I can edit it, so let's see if I can edit it. Live chat. Allow live chat to replay. Comment settings. Enable live chat. Okay, details. Friday. Oh, here we go. I can say good morning. Let's see, restrictions, none, people and blogs. Yep, we're going to keep it with that. And my video contains paid promotions. Nope, it does not. Sorry, Rob, I'm just trying to look through this real quick because I haven't really used the YouTube one yet. Video location is going to be Fort Lauderdale. I was watching a video that said as long as I fill out all this stuff good, they will recognize me in the algorithm. Show how many viewers like and dislike this video. Okay, I want to do that. View all comments. Top. Allow embedding. I don't know what that means. Let's see what that is. Allow others videos and playlists on a computer. Go to the YouTube video you want to embed. Under the video, click share. Click embed. In the box that appears, copy the HTML, paste the places. Oh, okay. So you can share videos here. I haven't found out yet where I can get you in, but maybe, just maybe, share video in channels. Here we go. Like I said, Rob, I will figure this all out for sure, brother. There is no doubt about it that I will get this together. I will get this together and I will figure it out because now I know that you're supposed to be able to do video, so I'm sure you're able to pop in as a live. So if you're in one location and I'm in another, I would love to do that. And you can show us what you're building too. Like I said, I'm not used to this YouTube one. I'm more used to the OBS, so I got to figure this YouTube one out because you say so you say the sound is much better through here, which means that it's just some settings on the OBS that I have for some reason, which I will figure that out too because I like that better. It's got a lot more things that I can do with the screen. All right, so let's basically get started. I've already done my shout outs. I was hoping that Ron would show up, and I was hoping that Dominique would show up. They said they'd try to pop in. I have not heard from either one of them at the moment. I got from Richard. Hey, Richard, how you doing, brother? I'm gonna try to say it to him. Hey, I know I'm on live. See if he wants to come pop in. All right, so who else? Okay, so it says Lee says he can't come. He's got to do the normal business thing, which I understand with working for corporate America. I told Don, I told Domingo, and I told Richard. Let's see if I can't get Peter to come. Hey, Pete, I'm in. Let's see who else I want to try to get. See if he wants to come in. Caesar, he said something. I bet you I messed that all up. Yeah, I sure did. My typing stinks, guys. All right. I'd also like to give thanks a shout out to Caesar. Caesar put a link. I forgot to put a link to when I made the post this morning on groups, Facebook groups. I forgot to put a link to the page or to this channel. Sorry. Anyway, I'm just trying to text people out, let them know I'm live. And that's all I'm doing now. I'm going to find Joe, tell Joe I'm live. And see if he wants to come in and say, hey. I'm not ignoring you, Rob. I'm typing, and to me, I got to look at the keyboard, brother. I don't know about you, but I can't do that. Look away from the keyboard thing. I lose my concentration. I truly, truly do. There we go. All right. I just shared a link. I just figured out how to do that now, bro. How's that? All right. So now I know how to share a link and get everybody the link while I'm texting them. So let me go ahead and give it to Richard and everybody. Anyways, we are going to do some more build together. As you can see, Rob, I already finished the brakes. I put the brakes on. Here, I'm going to turn it on to the side for you. The tire's going to fall off the spare tires, but that's okay. I went ahead and did the brakes and put them in. See them? I put the brakes in and I put the tires and the axles in yesterday. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday, Rob. I was really feeling crappy after doing all that tree work, man. It really almost beat my brains, and it really did. I was dragging my butt like a weary old dog. So I slept a lot. I'd be honest with you. I took old man naps. I really didn't have a choice, man. I really didn't. I had to go lay down or I was going to fall down. And my meds didn't help that either. So I'm sending a whole bunch of people invites right now to let them know I am live. So if they want to come and say hi, I know that everybody has a job. You know what I mean? I'm retired and disabled here, stuck at the house, and I know I was explaining that to you, Rob, but I'm just trying to send people because they always tell me I don't invite anybody, I don't say anything to anybody, but I'm letting them know I'm doing it now. So, and I'm sending everybody a link. And again, thanks, Caesar Torres. I forgot to do that, brother. You saved my butt on that one, on that post, brother. So, anyways, all right, I've shared it a bunch. Let's see who comes out and says hi. I'm gonna go ahead and square that up. All right, Rob. I think I got to get the instructions out. Excuse me. Got to get the instructions out, and for the Let's go. Addresses. Let's not do that for the trailer because I put them away every night because I got a cat, Rob, that steps all over my stuff and plays with my parts. So I have to put everything away every night before I build because I don't have my own room. I'm in my living room. So excuse me for a minute while I pick up all the crap that I dumped out of my instruction bag. I know I'm getting a little away from the screen. All right, I'm back. All right, so yeah, I do believe that our very next step on this big sucker is going. I didn't say sucker S. Is going to be. Oh my God! Anybody else got a huge, gigantic book of instructions that they just hide and hold on to for some reason? Those are all instruction books, man. So I guess if anybody needs one of them, I'll be glad to take pictures of it and post them out there. I'd like to make an archive of them. All right, so let's see what we're at now there, Rob. I did all that. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the last thing I saw they wanted me to do was put the little air things. Oh, nope, I got to flip it back over. I have to put in the, what does it say? Oh, look, here it goes. All right, so it's showing me to start doing chains for the back end for the lift because I made my own, Rob, because I drilled them out and the thing is a little bit, but they did come with pins. I didn't think it did. I think the other day you and I were talking about. I didn't think it came with pins for the chains or for the back end to help it to lock it into place when you're driving. So I went ahead and last night and it probably took me 20 dang minutes, Rob. I'm serious, dude. I kid you not. It probably took me 20, 30 minutes just to put this one little piece of string, sewing string, through the end of this chain so that I can attach it. So that I can attach it to one of the safety pins that are here. Okay, so where'd my stuff go? Okay, so here's everything that I have left to put on. These don't go on right now. These can all go to the side. It's the long ramps to load up the top and the adapter ramps, which I'm just going to put off to the side over here, guys, because now that's going on. So now we have, these are all where the chains get hooked to. They go right in here in the corners inside. There's 4 on each one, 2 here and 2 here. And there's going to be also up here. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put them on before you put them on here. But what I did so I could build it is I made it so I could just lift them up, and I'll do it individually one by one. There's little notches. I don't know if you can see it, the notches on this side right here or not. There's a little notch right there. Right there. See it? There it is. See it? Right there. Right there is where this goes. This goes like right there on the ramp. So I'm going to start putting those on, and I cut the string, and I got the one little piece of string ready to do the pins on the back. These are the pins. They are small, flinky, and flimsy, and they are going to break. I'm sure of it. I have no doubt that they will break. So I made thicker ones, which I'm going to use instead. So I'm just going to hook the chain to those. These will be used in something else later down the road, I'm sure. Probably a shift handle or a front end pinion or something. But I'm going to use my locks. So I'm off box art again. Also, I'm going to put a chrome right in here where my tools go, which all my tools in the chrome toolbox that is here. I'm going to put all my tools in here with a chrome diamond plate piece, and I'm also putting a chrome diamond plate piece in here. So I am going off box art by a few things, but for the most part, it's going to be box art. My wife wants me to do the yellow Camaro. You ready for this? She's going to get me some high gloss lacquer paint. She wants me to do it in the color change Galaxy Blue, the way I did the IH chassis, which came out outstanding. I got to figure out a way to get my builds to where you guys can see them while I'm drawing, which I'm sure you guys got a lot of your own builds. Rob, you still hear me, brother? You're being awful quiet over there, bud. All right, so this is the next step. Actually, before I was supposed to do these, was they were telling me to put the air tanks in, these little air tanks, which these little air tanks right there. Oop, wait, hold on. Let's try to get it a little so we can see it. All right, the little air tanks at the bottom right down here. They go on the sides, but I figured I'm going to be handling in the bottom and the sides because I got to turn it over again to do all the lines and stuff. I don't know why they wouldn't put the lines on the bottom to all the other stuff first, like the air brakes and all those things, and then put these on the sides once it doesn't have to be turned over again, and then start doing it. But I don't know if I showed you guys or not, but with included in those 96 connections is a very weird diagram on how they want you to turn it over again. Oh no, Rob, is that too much? There we go. They want you to turn it over again and connect all these lines. Now they give you this scale here. These are all the different sizes of lines you'll need for this one and this one, which this one is like, why under the fender well? Is that where they go in a real truck? I have to go find a truck and look that out. Check that out. Why does it look like it's upside down? Oh, it was upside down. I'm sorry, guys. That's why it looked like it was upside down. Okay, cool. I was just making sure you could hear me, Rob. That's all. I was hoping that something didn't go and all of a sudden we have a problem again. So I guess I'm going to be using the YouTube app for a while until I figure out the sound thing with the OBS, which means you guys won't get any pretty little icons on the screen. You'll just get my big ugly hands in my builds, in my desktops. Oh, here, I want to show you, Rob. Check it out. Check out the decals I found. You'll get a kick out of this. Okay, so Sam sent me probably 10, 12 different sheets. Some of them were full. Some of them I had used parts out of it. But I went through all of them, night before last, I think it was, with my wife. My wife and I sat down. Well, I sat down next to my wife and was a pain in her ass, made her help me. So what I did was I came up with, okay, you see the square right here? That's where you're supposed to put the auto transport logo that came with the kit. Well, guys, let me turn this around so you can see it better. Hang on. Let me get this end over here. Easy does it, Bucko. All right, so I decided that I wanted to go through my decals and find something better. So what I have chosen to do, check it out, Rob, is I am going to put that there. That should look bad. Very, very cool. And I have a bunch of these that are going all down, all of the racks, all of the bars, all of the base rack, so that it's well sent. I have the 2 cars that I got from Don. One of them, the 2010 is going to get, or 2010 and 2005 are going to get rebuild resale decals on their windows. I have, what does that say? I can't even say. Private carrier decals to put on the truck and the trailer. I also have wide turns to put on the back, and the rest of it is just like I said, safety lines. I found a couple of these I want to put on the bottom of on the deck right here, the yellow ones right here on the deck, so that you can see it when it's down. But I thought that would be pretty cool. Is that gonna look okay? What do you think, Rob? Or am I going a little bit off rocker here with the Flaming Eagle? I just thought with the red and the Flaming Eagle, it would all look pretty good on any rig that I put it on. It's going to start out probably on my IH or one of my stretches. Probably the freight, or the max stretch that I did. So, but anyways, there's the decals that I'm using on it. So, isn't this fun? Wish I could see what you were doing, Rob, man. I really do. I got to figure that out, brother. I really will. I'll do my best to figure that out in the next couple of videos, bro, so that you can climb in and we can see what each other's doing. I know you can see what I'm doing, but it's not fair. I don't get to see what you're doing. So yeah, you know about all these little thing doohickeys here too, Rob. We talked about those last video. Man, that is going to be a pain in the butt. I was playing with this the other day, and if you look real close, I'm going to try to get as close as I can, Rob. If you look real close, I don't know if it's going to be too blurry. It's going to be too blurry. But anyways, you can see the size of that tube. Ain't no way that little diameter tube is going onto that dang pin. That pin is twice the size as the hole in this stupid thing. I'm going to have to stretch or heat it up or something to get it over each and every one of these. So my choice, I got a question for you, Rob. If you were building this kit and they wanted you to turn it back and forth, up and down, upside down, right side up, upside down, right side up, wouldn't you figure out a different way to do it? I think what I plan on doing is going ahead and skipping like the step that shows me to glue all these little things into place, except for these, all these little squares into place. I think what I'm going to do is cut the lines into place, cut the lines like they said to do, cut them the right sizes, have them all ready, glue them or whatever into place. I might even use string or something just to put them into place. Put them all into where they're supposed to go, and then leave it long enough, hopefully, to be able just to put them on the ends of these when I glue them on. Maybe they want you to glue them on so that they're stable when you go to put them on. But they don't show you, I don't think. They should, though, don't they? Oh, yeah, they show you where they want them. There's two of them that go on the bottom. Right. Rear and front. Yeah, there's two of them that go on the bottom. And on this one, they connect all to those connect to the lines. Oh, and there's the little tools they give. There's the little tools. I couldn't find everything, and then all of a sudden I did. I found the hammer, but there's all the little tools that come with it. Can we get it close? Can we get it further? There we go. There's all the little tools that come with it. All those tools. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, all those little tools come with it. The hammer, the wrenches, different size wrenches, the 4-way, and a set of gloves. That's all going to be down here in the. That's all going to be down here in the box right there underneath my finger. So I'm debating if I want to glue them into place so that I don't lose them. Just a tap of glue. And I don't know why. Can you tell me, Rob, why this? I can't find this anywhere on the kit either. I looked at the moment. There's a foot peg with some kind of a hole in it for a stand or something. I'm going to assume that it's for lowering or raising or stepping up onto the top rack, but I do not see that as of yet in my build, and I'm pretty sure if it was going to go on, it would have already went on. But I've been searching back. I even searched back last night. Okay, here. This is how the circles go on each one of the racks for the hook to chains. They go just like that, just like that. I don't know if you guys can see it good enough. Okay, there we go. That should be better. There we go. You know what? Maybe if I turn this light, move this light out a little bit. Oh yeah, that's much better. There you go. How's that? Is that much better, guys? There you go. Much better. Okay, how's that? All right. So there's this down here is what I'm going to be doing next, I think. I think I'm going to get all these on and then start doing the chains. So let's do that. Again, we're here. We're live. Like, subscribe, share, follow. Again, Rob, sorry, man. I'm not, I know you're here and everything. I'm not ignoring you, and I'm not talking to you, but I'm just posting out that, hey, guys, like, subscribe, share, follow. I got a whole bunch of, you're coming late. You missed out on the shout outs, and you missed out on the, contents, future contents and open boxes that are coming up. But I have like several. So you guys need to follow if you want to check out the vids and the builds and the open boxes. So let me put this chain to my side for the moment. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put these both right here, and I'm going to get all my little doohickeys out. First one they wanted me to do, they wanted me to do these, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll flip it over and do the two on the bottom. There's two things on the bottom they wanted me to put in. All right. They want me to do the pins on the ramps first and then tie the chain. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So let me get them off and train them up. Let's see. It shows that I need on the next one, right? Yep. It shows that I need 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 of them. It should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 14. Yep. Got it. Okay. So that's all of these. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them off, clean them up again. This build, guys, anybody that hasn't seen the last video, this build has gone together really clean. It's got very little flash on it. Had very little cleanup to do. Like I said, I'm using basically all I've used on here so far is my X-Acto and my sander, other than the can of paint, of course, that I used. And glue. Everybody needs glue. I did do super glue also on one of the parts that I accidentally popped a pin off of. Rob was here for that, and that really wasn't a big deal. Luckily, it was the center one that got glued into place, so it didn't move anywhere once it was glued into place. So, and it's sitting straight and everything lines up, so I must have done an okay job at it. Rob, here we go, man. Watch me cut my finger here again. I don't need any more cuts. I got enough of them from the tree I did. Man, Rob, did you see all that tree debris? Have you been to my post on my are you following my profile? If not, man, go follow my profile because you don't see everything that I post, because some things that I post there, I don't always post on any of the groups. Just go look for Joe Hudson, bro. You'll find, you'll see my builds as my thing. Yeah, well, I have this pick. It's got a really pointy end. I'm gonna kind of sharpen it up a little bit, so to speak. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide it on, what I do with them. What I do with them, Paul? What I do with them, Rob? Okay, there they are. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably try to slide this on here. Come here. Probably, my eyes are so bad, man. I actually need a magnifying glass to do this. I don't have one that has its own stand, so I got to do this stuff by eyeball. So I'm going to try to get it to go as far on this as I can, and I'm probably going to use like a hair dryer or something to heat it up so that it forms that way. But as you see, that's how I do all my other. See, it got in there far enough. It got in there pretty far. That's how I've been doing all my other things, and then I let it sit like, for an hour or so, and it forms there good enough for me to get it into place when I need to. Yeah, well, no, that's what I'm saying. Yep, you're right, brother. You're right. Once in a while, no. I tell my wife I give blood, sweat, and tears to every one of my builds, bro. There's a piece of me literally in each and every one of them. A piece of skin, a spot of blood, a few choice words. So I put up something. Every builder does, and if you're going to tell me you don't put something special into each one of your builds, or you feel that you're connected to it in some way, I'm sorry. You're building the wrong kits then, because my kits I love. I do everything I can. I really do, man. I really have a problem with doing box art, box top. I get 80% done with it, just like this one. Like I said, I've got a couple of small changes that I'm making, but it totally takes me right off a box top. The toolbox that I'm going to have sitting down in here with the wings that open. The decals that I'm using aren't box top. The way that I'm probably going to run a couple of the lines, because I don't like the way they're running them, is not going to be on box top. But most of it, if you don't really have the box sitting it next to it, you won't really notice it. The decals you're going to notice. Hey man, what's up, Toman? Toman 127. Who am I speaking with? Oh my God, Toman 127. I know that name. Yo, Toman, tell me your first name. I know that name, and I know where you're from. Glad to have you, brother. Working on anything plastic today? I'm getting my plastic fixed here. Right now, I'm working on the Revel re-released auto carrier. It was just released this month. So I've had it less than 3 weeks, and I've probably created 4 videos of it so far. So you guys go out and check it out. But again, like, subscribe, follow, please. Like, subscribe. Most of all, follow, guys. You guys want to see this stuff that I'm doing new? Oh, you missed out, Tillman. Oh, hey, Caesar, man. I thought, like I said, I thought I recognized that name, brother. Wasn't positive. Not used to that. I'm used to Caesar, man. On Facebook, you got your Caesar, brother. But I've been to your profile enough times and seen your photos of work enough times to know that that was you. I just didn't put the 2 and 2 together. So I appreciate you, Caesar, brother. I do appreciate you dropping that link for me this morning too, because I was so tired from the past 4 days of doing that tree, man. I just totally forgot that. Yep, I should have done that. You were right. So you did one in the comments, and I went and edited the main post to put one in, brother. You towing today, or you off today, pal? Oh, cool, Rob. Cool. What color are you laying down? I know you're working on the logging trailer. In case you missed out there, Caesar, and I know you did. You can watch the video later on. I gave shout-outs to Chris Bryan, Paul, Joe Fritz, Paul Lovelace, Sam Stokes. I gave shout-outs to all of them, and I gave shout-outs to Ronald. He gave donated a couple of kits for the YouTube channel, so I have more content other than just rigs and stuff. Also, Dominique's donated a couple of airplanes, which if you go check out the previous minutes of the video, you'll see the shout outs to them. And I gave a shout out to Chris Bryan and his Danger Dioramas. Very, very cool stuff that man's got. Very, very cool. I respect that man and his builds very much. Um, I'm going to try to do at least 2 vids a week, 2 live shows a week, maybe. Maybe one behind the scenes, or maybe one just video, not live. Just make a video here at the house. So guys, follow, man. I'm gonna try to hopefully get a lot more subscribers and we get out there more, and we get more people coming and hanging with us. Oh, by the way, also Caesar, just so you know, I am going to try to figure out if there's a way to get anybody to be able to come in with a video chat on my screen with me and come say hey and show what you're building and talk with me, kind of like a live thing. I know there's one on the OBS that I can do on the Prime version of it. So I'm pretty sure YouTube would follow along. As long as you're signed in, I'm sure you'll be able to. So you guys know. Any emails that you want to send me. Red, still yellow, still debating. Oh, on the logging trailer. Wasn't that thing green or black, bro? What color is it on the box? Or are you matching it to a rig? Anyway, Susie, you also missed out. I was explaining that this kit came with the chain, all this chain, and it tells you to use a little tiny piece of string. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. It's kind of, if I move it around, you can. Tiny piece of string. Oh, you know what? I made a display string for this purpose last night. Okay, so here. I had to tie a tiny piece of string to the end of this chain. So I did that already. That's one. That took me, that little tiny piece of string right there took me 20 minutes, man. 20 minutes to get that. I'm so blind, man. My wife said she's going to get me a magnifying glass with a big light on it eventually. I only have this little light, and I use this combination. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking, somebody mentioned to me the other day that I could probably do this with it somehow connect it to this, but that just seems like it's going to be too top heavy. Anyways, they don't. Dominique donated a couple airplanes, and Don donated a couple cars, which I'm going to do open boxes and build videos on here. Today I'm just going to be. I did that. I did the shout outs like I promised everybody I would. I appreciate all my members, and I love all my members. I'm glad you guys came out and hung out with me for a little while. Yeah, this is all. This is the only glass. I have to have my magnifiers. Believe me, well, not magnifiers. Those are like real glass. Believe me, they're like soda bottles. Look, I mean, look at the thickness of them. I mean, really. So it's hard for me to look through anything. My meds, evidently, my doctor tells me my meds cause my eyes to go bad more, and I'm also having some problems with my teeth due to my meds. I got hurt a long time ago and have been on meds a long time, so I function really well on my meds. I really don't function too well off my meds due to the fact of my injuries. So you'll notice one day while we're building, I'll just stop building and walk away for a few minutes. Excuse me, guys, while I that'll probably be one of the days that I'm shakes. I got the shakes and I have to go in the room and take a med and try to get him to calm down before I go back online or start doing any more builds. I've messed up a couple of chassis that I've had to how should I say, doctor up. Sam was on one night. I was doing the Revel Yellow Revel KW, and I was trying to get the cross member into place on the main chassis of that. And when I pushed on it, I guess I was pushing too hard and didn't realize that I was pushing too hard, and my hand shook, and I popped the whole front end of the chassis away from the chassis. So I had to doctor that up and super glue that all up, but you can't tell now. Even if you open the hood and you look for it, you won't be able to tell. I hit it pretty good, but I do shake a lot. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I do shake a lot. This is on my meds, guys. My meds that supposedly help me not do this. All right, so now we're doing the chain. There we go. All right, so I see some more trimming. I still got more trimming to do. I'm not ignoring you guys. I am just trying to focus, not cut my dang finger off. Caesar, man, I'm glad you're here. Rob, man, I'm glad you're here, brother. Glad we can hang out. I got about another half an hour, 45 minutes, and I got to get the kids some lunch. Um, Caesar, I really wish I was out there on the road with you still, brother. I really do. Believe me, I miss it a lot. I do. I miss it a lot. But I can't do it anymore. My doctor pulled me. He was done with me. I worked a 2 to 3 year, 24/7 stint for a company, and it almost killed me. So literally, I mean literally, my doctor was not very happy. So neither was my wife for that matter. But I did what I had to do for the time, and I got to a point to where I realized that my body just wasn't able to do that kind of stuff anymore. I don't get anything from the government. I don't ask for any money from Uncle Sam. Nobody pays me nothing. Nobody hands me any handouts. My wife takes care of us, and she does a great job. And we kind of just changed our the way we do things. You know, I stay home with the kids, and she works. She's a paralegal for Morgan and Morgan. So a shout out to Morgan and Morgan just got put on my thing. Anyway, he's got enough of his own commercials, and some of them are pretty wild. Anyway, um, I'll be doing in the future. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, anyway, my wife is a wonderful woman. She's been taking care of me for a while, and I know she worries about me daily, whether or not I'm gonna put my feet on the floor and go numb, or put my feet on the floor and everything hurt, and I know I'm alive. That's basically what it is. If I get up in the morning and I put my feet on the floors and something hurts, hey man, I'm alive. I know it. Excuse me, I needed a drink. Um, all right, so let's get motivated and move with this. I got to move the trailer a little closer to me. Let me get my little handy cup that I put my little parts in so I don't lose them or knock them off. I guess I better put my glasses back on. So yeah, here's the toolbox that I'm going to make. That's going to go down in here. It's going to go down right in there over the tools. And I'm going to try to use a paper clip to make kind of a hinge for it so that I can open it and close it. I may have to make it a little smaller. I'm just dropping all the tie down eyes into the thing so I don't lose them. Also, I made little, because I'm not going to use their Caesar. These are the pins they gave us in this kit. They gave me, come on. See, I can barely even pick the dang thing up. These are the, I don't know if you can see it now. Can you see that? You see that? Yeah, let me get something else. Here, you can see it with this, I'm sure. Yeah. Sorry about the screen bouncing there, guys. All right, so check it out. This is what they give you. This is what they give you. That little thing right there. That's supposed to lock this whole rear end into place. Two of them, one on each side, when you got a car sitting on it. So I decided I didn't like that. I came up with two little steel, which are going to be steel when I'm done. Made two little squares. Pop a hole in one of them. Popped a hole in one of them. I made my own, where did it go? My own lock out of double the size of the tubing. I'm going to glue this on the end of here, like so. Oh, well, see, I got shakes. I can't do it. Okay, glue this on the end here, like so. And I'm going to attach the chain to a hole in the corner so that it's got a square that I can get my fingers on and pull it in and out. But at the same time, it's just going to dangle on the side of the trailer. Anyway, that's my idea anyways, guys. Okay, that's the object. And that's what my thought is. God only knows if I get to that point and that's exactly what happens. But that's my idea that came up to me when I saw their little tiny connection or lock pin. I don't think so. That's not gonna work with me. All right, so we have the pins to put on, the eyes to put on. All right, so let's put this out of the way now. Now we're working on the eyes, guys. So that's all I'm working on. Another shout out to Sam Stokes. He's not going to be able. He's not in. He's sleeping right now. He works late nights. Shout out to you, brother. Have a great night. Another shout out to Paul Lovelace. He's at work now. Chris Bryan. I'm not sure if he's at home working or I'm sorry, if he's at home or at a doctor's office. Again, I'm going to give him a shout out to his Danger Dioramas. Please go check him out, DangerDiораmas.com. He does amazing work. Caesar, I'm sure you've already been there. Rob, I'm sure you have too. So anything that I'm saying in general and random is probably not pointed at you guys. I guess if I'm talking to you guys, Rob or Caesar, I will probably say, hey, Rob or Caesar first. Um, let's see. I was hoping to get somebody else on. I sent about 10 different things out just for this morning. Yeah, I know. I know. I would like to do so too, Rob. Or I'm sorry, Caesar. I do. I would love to get it monetized. I know. I don't have any. I'm just now starting out, so I'm learning everything. So I'm not pushing anything. I'm just trying to get, like I said, I do shout out and say, hey, if you want to donate something to the channel and stuff like that. I'm not asking for money, builds or parts or whatever. Just something that I can say, hey, I got this from so and so, and this is what I'm going to do with it. I hope he enjoys it. And if you have a YouTube channel or a website or something, I'll be glad to give you a shout out here. I mean, really, I will. Says there's 4 people watching. How come 4 people are watching and I only seen 2? Are they counting me? That would be 3 anyways. All right, so let's see who's watching. How can I find out who's watching? Oh, you know what they did? They probably have it on off. All right, guys, if you're watching, chime in for me. I want to know who you are. I got 1 like. Okay, so I got 4 people watching now live. So, guys, chime in. Tell me who you are. I see Caesar and I see Rob still. I don't see 4. I only see 2. I don't know why. I see Rob and you, Caesar. Maybe if I do the pop out thing, let me try that. Pop out. Nope, I still only see you and him. Oh no, that's top chat. So let's see if I can do live chat. What do we got here? Okay, I still only see 2 out of 4. It does say 4, but I only see 2 participants. Here we go. Okay, so 3. They're counting Plastic Addictions Anonymous as 1, so there's 1 other out there. I don't know if that is me or what the story is. But they're counting me as 1, guys. Plastic Addictions Anonymous, then there's Rob, and then there's you, Caesar. So I don't know who the 4th one is. But I'm sure if they chime in, we'll find out. What do I just do? I just popped out the messenger one, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so I can close this one. All right, you guys still see me and hear me okay? I did a pop out here. I just want to make sure I didn't change anything. Let me go back in here. I like that better. There we go. Okay. So now it says, whoop, 5, and then somebody just jumped off. Joe Fritz, it's me. It will not let me comment. Oh, I don't know why. Let me talk to him for a minute, guys. Hang tight. I'll be right there. Oh, all right, I found out. Okay, it's Joe Fritz, guys, from the Model Asylum and Plastic Addictions Anonymous. He says he can't. He says he can't comment. But I don't think he's subscribed. I think that's what it is. I know you, Caesar, and I know you, Rob, have subscribed as well. You're able to chat. Once he subscribes, I'm sure he'll be able to. I hope. Joe, I'm looking at my messages. Can you hear me? Yeah, and he has to be logged into his profile. Right. Thanks, bub. All right. So I just let him know. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that, Rob. Yeah, I thought it was because he hadn't subscribed yet, but he's giving me thumbs up, so hopefully he'll be in. So I have the, not only do I have the pop outs here on YouTube, but I also have my messenger up on the screen. We're down to us 3 again. So it's me, you, and Yeah, he's probably trying to sign in now. So, anyways, all right, back onto the build, guys. All right, so I'm going to start with these and see if I can do this with the little bit of shakes that I have today. So let me get my light set up. Excuse me if my light's in your way. Please, somebody say something if it is in your eyes or something. Okay, so this is the front. So they're showing me that the front gets the two here only. You know what? I have them inside out. That's what it is. See that? The lock is on the outside there. All right. So I'm not going to pop them off. I'm just going to put it right where it's supposed to go on the inside, and I'll sand that off on the outside in a minute. I'm going to take my little tweezers. Let's see if this is going to work for me. It's probably not. My hands are shaking way too much, so I need my other tweezers. Where are they at? There we go. I'm going to need the pointy ones and the bent ones. I am not going to be able to do this without them. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. So I'm going to, guys, if I stop talking, I'm not ignoring you. I have a very big habit of getting very silent when I'm trying to focus on something, especially with the shakes. I try to make sure that it doesn't do any damage before. Oops. See, that's my biggest problem. My little bit of shakes. That's my little bit of shakes. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to do that. And I can see that the spot for it is going to be right here, by where it's at on the outside of this one, which is right there. So it's going to be like right there. Put it on there and give it a little bit of a press. All right, there's one. 1 out of 14 down, guys. Yeah. I am really starting to dread, and the more I look at the pictures of the hydraulic line, see, that's what I'm afraid of. My shakes will make the sucker, and then I won't have it. I'll have to make another one. Well, I guess John decided not to sign into his account. Sorry I missed you, brother. I was hoping you would show. I know you would have if you could have. All right, so now it shows on this one gets 4. Oops, get back in there. Is that the one that is out? Yep, there we go. Okay. All right, so this one gets 4. And I think I did that one that way too. I put the things on the outside. You know, I wasn't watching what I was doing. So, and I did. So now these chains are going to go here. And once they dry real good, I'll come in and sand them down a bit. Okay, so now they're there and there. All right, I'm just going to work my way down the line, and then I'll turn it around and work my way back up. My glue just to be able to dip it into. Oh, watch what I'm doing here. All right, here we go. Focus time. That is if my brains let me do that. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Oops. See what I mean? Shake, 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 shake up. Da, da, da. All right. So, what's the weather like where you guys are? It rained this morning here, and it really sucked, to be honest with you. Sorry if I used a would. I shouldn't have. Okay, so there's that side done. I got them hopefully right where they're supposed to be. Yep, looks like it. Okay. All right, so I got 4 more. Oh, look, I got these right. They actually have the stripes inside. Holy cow. You know what? I want to try something. I got a nice tip on there. Maybe I can just put a little dab. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Each one of these, and then just stick it on there with my fingers. Yeah, I just need little dabs. Yeah, I got rain here this morning. It really waylaid me. I'm glad it did it, because now I can build and be online, because it's way too wet out there now to go out and work on my trailer. I need to do seals around the slide out of the trailer before we get hurricane season in, and then we end up having more damage than we already do from one of the storms that caused some leak damage earlier this year or last year. So we had to wait till summertime this year to clean it up. So I got a whole bunch of parts I got to put on that I need to do outside the trailer and pull seals off. but I'm not willing to pull seals off until I know for sure that it's not going to rain while I'm working on it, because the whole side of the slide out is going to be like open. So I need to make sure that I'm very careful with anything that I do with that. And it's my wife's baby. I mean, we talked about it. Believe it or not, guys, this trailer that I'm working on outside my house, my real trailer, 1-1 trailer, is my wife and I's retirement dream. We've always, since day one. I mean, I think the first week we were married, we both talked about buying a trailer and traveling, or buying a trailer and moving out into the country and living in the trailer and being off grid and having less bills. And that's our big goal. We're doing that in like 18 months. So I will have a new asylum cave. Hopefully I get my own outbuilding or some kind of a barn with a loft. And I'm going to turn it into my model asylum cave. And a Plastic Addictions Anonymous YouTube studio. That is my plan anyways. We're looking at anywhere from 5 to 15 acres, probably somewhere in Kentucky or Tennessee. I think that's what my wife has her mindset on. I can't guarantee that, because she'll change her mind and tell me that we're going to North Carolina. But somewhere up north, we're out of the state of Florida in 18 months. I told my wife I would be glad to move wherever she goes. We've been together 35 years now. Why the hell would I not want to go wherever she wants to go? We've had plenty of adventures. We've been through so many things together. It's time we get out of here in Florida. Just get out of here. I met her. She was 16. I was 19. So we grew up here as kids, And this place was a blast. I mean, really. Before video cameras and security and all the cops that they have now, man, we got away with so much stuff. And I am not gonna even attempt to come tell you guys the things that we did and had fun doing. Especially during spring break, especially on the beach. We had a blast, man. Drinking, partying, jumping from one pickup to another. You jump in the back of a pickup truck, you ride down one side of the A1A, and then you turn around and go southbound on the other side of A1A on another vehicle. It was awesome. It was awesome. Beautiful cars, beautiful women. Great fun was had by everybody that was there. Hey, Matthew. He says he sees me. Okay, well, they're PMing me after I tell them that I'm on, but they're not signing in. I got a lot of people that told me that they don't have YouTube accounts, and I guess they don't want to create one or something for some reason. So I told them I'm sorry, but then you're gonna miss out on the YouTube vids that I do. Not that my vids are the most great. This is basically what I do. I talk to you guys. Oh man, Rob, you have no idea how much I would love to do that, dude. We have a 35-foot travel trailer. I don't know if you've seen the pictures on Facebook that I've posted but we got a really good deal on a 2013 Heartland Pioneer QB30 travel trailer bunkhouse. It's 2 bedrooms, literally. It's got a master bedroom with a queen bed in it. It's got a bunkhouse area with 4 bunk beds in it. It's got and also it sleeps up to 10. They say we haven't had 10 in there. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in there, close, but we've had 7 people in there so far. It does sleep 10. The futon sleeps 2. The dining table area sleeps 2. All right, looks like that's the one that broke off. Yeah, let me get my little bit of super glue here real quick. I gotta touch up something. Is that gonna come off? Nope. All right, where's the tube that I used? All right, there it is. Okay, hang tight, guys. I want to little glue there. Get myself a toothpick. Or at least there we go. All right. So I seem to have busted the. Oh no, it's still there. The pin. I thought I busted it. I guess not. So I just put a little bit of super glue on it. Give me a second here. Yeah, man. I don't know that we'll be doing it full time, but I do know that we plan on buying land and living on the land. I'm hoping that when we buy the land, like I said, it has some kind of a barn or some kind of a cattle storage or some kind of a outhouse of some kind, not outhouse, but some kind of an building of some kind, so that I can turn it into a studio. so that I can do my YouTube videos here, and hopefully have a studio to invite people to when they come by. Paul Lovelace is supposedly coming here sometime in the next couple of months, and we're going to do a couple of live videos together for some fun. So I don't know why the others haven't signed in. They said they were going to, but it's all cool. I am talking to you guys, and I do wish I could see you guys build it. I really do. I really do. That would be amazing for us both to be able to see that. All right, so now I've got one side done, I think. Okay, so you guys can see them. I got them right here. I got them all done. Okay, I'm just going to kind of go back to them and make sure I push them up against it. So that one looks a little high, guys. That one looks a little high. Yeah, it was a little high. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to redo that one. Okay. Super glue this one back on place real quick. Let me put this one back in place real quick. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you hanging. I really do, guys. Coming and checking me out, checking us out. But you see what we do. Rob was here. This is Rob's second or third video with me. Maybe even fourth. Oh God, Rob, I remember you coming in when we first started the channel. Man, my hands are shaking way too much for this morning, guys. But I'm gonna keep trying. I'll put that one back in later on, so I'll have an extra, so we'll know. All right, so now I'm gonna get the rest of them out. I'm gonna do this other side here, and then I gotta let it dry. I gotta turn it over and put the thing on the bottom, and then I gotta put the valves on the sides of the trailer. And then it'll probably be done for the day. Almost glued my damn tweezers together. I appreciate you guys again. I'm gonna yell out anyways. Yell out to Plastic Addictions Anonymous on Facebook and the Model Asylum on Facebook. We got a lot of guys there. We got 1,500 members, over 1,500 members at this point. Let's see, we have like 1,800 members in both. Oh, wow. I got a 12-year-old, man. Maybe we should have them contact each other and talk, brother. My 12-year-old loves having people. Does he play any online games, Rob? Your 13-year-old? If so, my son will be definitely big into it. He can definitely hang out with him and talk to him. Give him somebody to hang with in another state if you'd like. My son's a straight A student. He's very respectful. But he's a preteen. He just like any other preteen. He's got his attitude sometimes, but that only takes a really quick adjustment, and then we're done, pretty much. He doesn't really give us any problem. He's a really great kid. I really can't say anything whatsoever bad or that causes me any stress about it. So he's really great. Considering when he was born, he had so many delays and so many problems. Even the doctor wasn't sure that he was going to talk. And we couldn't figure out whether it was because he couldn't hear or anything, because he was so young when he was first born. His developmental status was like below your normal child. All he did was scream and yell and cry and screech. You try to talk to him, and it would just make him more frustrated because he couldn't talk. Or didn't know how to, or couldn't focus the voices. We took him to therapy for, oh my God, a year and a half, and the boy came out of his shell, and I'm so glad we did. Believe me, I am so glad we did, because he's a great kid. He is the best. He really is. The boy is amazing. He's a straight A student. He's a good kid. He doesn't give me any flack. He doesn't go anywhere, of course, because he's only 12, and with the pandemic and everything, I don't trust anybody out there that won't try to do or trust anybody just because they might try to do something to harm him, because there's a lot of crazy people out there these days. When I was a kid, guys, man, we used to run this place barefooted, dude. I'd be 10 miles away from home, barefooted, running through a field, chasing horses or cattle or something, But now we ain't got none of that down here. You got to go way, 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 way out west now. And I am west of 441, which used to be considered like way out west. All right, I got those back on. All right. So I'm trying to do these and get them done one at a time. I have to do his lunch at noon, but I'll be building until then. So you guys are welcome to hang. Oh, he doesn't play any online games. All right, Rob. Sorry about that. I was just no. I know it's all good. Maybe he should. It might get him. It might give him somebody to hang with and visit. Because that's what my kid does. He because of the pandemic, his school twice now. I think it has. It's twice now or three times now have been then put that back down on the lockdown due to someone being tested positive for the COVID virus. So we kept him home, and I'm glad we did because he was tested, he was negative. So you remember? I don't know if you guys remember it. My wife was sick for a while with it, COVID. She spent 12 days in our trailer, literally 12 days living in our trailer. So she got a taste of what it's going to be like to live in it forever, or at least until we have a house built or something built that's going to be. Yeah, I'm shaking, guys. Hang on. That's going to be. I'm just trying to talk while I do this, so I'm not trying to. Dang it! I'm really having a problem here. All right, there we go. All right, so almost there. Now, the hard part, guys, really is going to be hooking these things up. My wife said, though, she came up with a really good idea. Why don't you use another piece of chain a little bigger and run it through the hoop? Or, this is where this is going to come in handy, a little piece of a paper clip into a C shape, that was her idea. I think that's a great idea. She's got it covered. I'm hoping once all these glue on that I can sand these little nivots down. So, what do you guys think? Will it look okay so far? Oh, yeah. Caesar, you missed out, dude. You didn't get to see the stickers. Let me show the decals I'm putting on it. And you sent me some decals, if I'm not mistaken, Caesar, didn't you? I think Caesar sent me some decals a long time ago, man. I think first couple of months or whatever we met. I was looking for some decals he had, and he sent them to me. Oh yeah, it was for my for one of my NASCAR builds. I think Caesar is what I got from you because I got your address in my book. I was just looking through my address book last night. So I think you sent me the decals for the. It was either the number 20 or yeah, I think it was the number 20 you sent to, or my Monte Carlo. I'm not sure which. Yeah, ours has. I think we have 6 weeks left, brother. So let's see. I should have 2 left over, 3 left over. So I do. I have 2. See, I got 1 there. Oh, I got to put 1 there. I think. Yep, I got to put 1 there. So I should. There's 2. So, that's interesting. All right. So I have 2 left to put on. 1 there. And I got to put the 1 back on here that fell off. That's all. Okay, and then all of the safety chain pins work. I guess I should have done this before I put them on, huh? Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Once the glue dries. Yeah, I should be able to wipe off once the glue dries, because my fingers are just not going to let me do what I needed to do with this. Okay. All right, well, there's 1. I should have. See, that's what I'm afraid of. That's why I keep this in front of me sometimes. All right, so last one going on now for now. So Caesar, I'll show you real quick what you missed out so you don't have to go watch the video, brother. Hang tight, okay? Give me 1 second to get this last one on so that it can be drying so I can start with the... And Rob, Caesar, I'm going to be on again later on after I sign off today. Probably around 4 o'clock. I'm going to come back out live and do some more work. I'm going to let all this stuff set up. And that's when I'll start doing the chains and decals and stuff and touching stuff up and removing glue that's you can see and stuff like that. Believe me, when I'm all done, I hide everything fairly well. Nobody really sees anything. And especially my mess-ups, I figure out a way to hide them real well. That's the thing about building. You got to figure out ways to do things. You know what I mean, man? So if something messes up, you figure out a way to fix it and hide it. Shoot, I don't think there's not one of my kits that I haven't had to fix one little thing on for some reason or another since I got the shakes. I constantly fight the shakes on a daily basis. All right, so now I got one of these little doohickeys left. I'm supposed to have one of them left anyways. Where did it go? So I don't think I should have any in here. Nope. Okay, so that's done now. So what's next? Okay, so I did this. Done with that. We did this. We're done with that. So the very next instruction is going to be number 7, which is this one, which as you can see, we've already done. So let's move on to 8. I had to backtrack there. We already did number 8 too, if I'm not mistaken. We're all the way up at like 10 or something, I think. Let's see. Yeah. So let's see. We got the tires in. See, there we did the tires. We've got all this done. All this is done. And I like to build everything and then do detailed touch-ups on it afterwards. This way I know I don't have to touch it again for a few hours. Then once all the detail work is done. All right, so yeah, we're working on the chains now and the connections, as you can see. This is the next one I'm going to be on. I've already got all this stuff moved away. I moved to the side. It's all right. It's all right here. All the ramps and stuff is right here. So, but then we're going to go to this. Am I upside down again? Nope. We're going to go to this to hook the chains up here the way they're showing them. On here, they're showing the hook up and put the pin in. And then we're going to go to underneath here to do it again. And I got to put the plate down here, this plate. It's around here somewhere. I have a plate to put on it in the bag. It's supposed to be in the bag. It might be in the box. But it goes underneath here. And I redid the pin. The pin didn't look strong enough to me. It was real thin, so I took it off and I put a new pin on, a real thick pin on it with super glue. And I have the cover somewhere around here that I need to put on it. And then I will be putting it on the shelf. Guys, you got to excuse me for a minute. I'll be back. I got to use a body boy's room. All right, hang in there. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. Be right back. All right, I'm back, guys. Now, hey, guys, I know you guys have either had or know the answer to this question or had a YouTube channel. The only thing that the subscribers or viewers can't do. Oh, you like the cup, huh? That is, believe it or not, that came with a whole bunch of little bracelet and necklace jewelry in it from the little girl next door. Her father gave me the cups. I got a bunch of them. The lid snaps nicely. It keeps, like I said, I use it for every kit I do. When I take little parts and stuff off, I throw them in here. And as you can see right on the top, it says parts only. So each kit gets something put in there. I also made my own little engine stands. And this one right here has got a bigger opening on the sides for diesels and rigs. I've got this one here for doing like motorcycle engines and stuff like that I've created. Just little tiny stands that I can throw right here in right here. I also have this little Pepsi thing that I stuff in. Oh, and there's a template for a front and lower bumper for a rig. So I throw all kinds of little stuff in there. All kinds of little stuff. But yeah, I got that from next door. The girl next door, her father was going to throw it away and asked me if I wanted it for my building. So I guess there's another donation that was given to me. Our next feed, guys, the chain. And as you can see, I've already got one little piece hooked up, so I'll be doing that one with the string. I'm not quite so sure how the paper clip and chain thing is going to go, but I sure as heck am going to try it because that should make it a whole lot easier. Just make little hooks and then use a pair of needle nose, which I have a really, really, really sharp pair that I use, a really stern pair. It looks like I need to clean them up, so let me sand that down a little bit too. When I shut down today, guys, I will be back on probably around 3:30 or 4. Right after I get a few things done, mail gets here and stuff like that. I run to the mailbox and drop a few things off. I'm going to give another heads up to anybody who's watching this video. Please like, subscribe, follow. You guys want to see any more videos or be notified about videos, you got to follow me. Plastic Addictions Anonymous on Facebook. Check us out. It's Cars and Trucks, Any Scale. plastic models, cars, and trucks in any scale is Plastic Addictions Anonymous. Or you could check out, if you do something other than cars and trucks, you could check out the Model Asylum. There they do everything model related, anything. Dioramas, we do cars, trucks, vans, motorcycles, figures, monsters, sci-fi, you name it. We basically do it there. Sorry guys, I'm just cleaning up my pliers here real quick, and then I'll run some WD-40 across the later. I haven't done this in a while. I need it to. Again, like, subscribe, share, follow. If you haven't gone and checked us out, go check us out on Facebook. Yeah, guys, I know you're there. I'm going to say it again. This is just for those who are going to watch the video later. Every time I do a live video, just so you guys know also, I also record it, and it's also directly on my video page. So anything I record gets video automatically recorded and put out. So you guys won't miss anything if you just go check out the page. You got the notifications on. You'll get notifications of when I'm on again. See, much better. See, did them all good. Got them all nice and clean. So now I can use them. So yeah, my next project will be doing the chains and getting the chains all on. I see on the instructions here it wants me to turn it over to do a couple of pins on the bottom and the bottom plate here, like that here. That's what it wants me to do here. This one here. So you see the little pins, and then there's this bottom plate that goes up over the pin. I guess it's a support plate. So I got to do that. That's not the support plate because it doesn't. That's not the support plate because it doesn't have a hole in it, and it's got to have a hole in it in order to go into the thing. So I don't know what happened to that, but it's got to be here somewhere. I'll find it, and I'll be installing it. Might be in the box, but I doubt it. It was supposed to be in with all the stuff. It's not in there. Not in there. It's not there. There's my lid to my toolboxes. Okay, so look, they gave you a lid to a toolbox too, but theirs is, just really just a piece of metal, which I'm going to use for something else. So I got a diamond plate here. I'm also going to go into my drawer. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to look for a couple of things real quick. I know I got some more diamond plates somewhere, which I want to find, so that I can do a little bit more diamond plate on the system. All right, here we go. Here's some diamond plate that I can eventually use for something. I have chrome paint also. I have actually metallic chrome is what I have. So I know I have a couple of real pieces of diamond plate somewhere. So I will find that, and that's what I'm going to use. I still have a couple of things also to do. I'm going to be bringing the Freightliner dump truck back down. I got a few things to do on it, and I want to decal it. So that's probably what later on today's video is going to be. I'll probably do tomorrow or even Sunday. I'll do the chains. I'd like to bring the Freightliner dump truck back down and finish it up and get her complete. Again, anybody that wants to donate, please feel free to yell at me, PM me, talk to me, let me know what you got, or how you want to handle it. Oh, that's not diamond plate. That's the inside of a cab. Never mind. All right, so let me go down here and see if I can't find any of the sprays that I had. I don't see them, so that means they're in my box somewhere. So I'll have to dig my box out to find them. Anyway, so yeah, I could only find stuff like this when it comes to something that's big enough for my hand. I use this for many things. As you can see, it's got teeth in it. The teeth literally help me out by holding things in between them while it's stuck in here. But I don't really like to use them. They have a tendency to pop open too much on me. I like my needle nose pliers with this is actually computer tools that I had from when I went to computer school. So I got that. And these are really cool. These I got when I was doing electronic circuit boards. So that was pretty cool. I had tape wrapped around the end of them for a while. But like I said, the only thing I'm really using is, glue, sanding disc, and maybe some tweezers and an X-Acto knife to build this so far. I'm now added a paper clip, string, some different decals. All right, here you go, Caesar. Check it out. This is what I got planned. Let me go ahead and turn this thing around again so I can put that last pin on too, and then we'll flip it over later on or tomorrow and do the bottom. Here you go, Caesar. Check it out. This is what I collected. Sam sent me a whole bunch of other decals also with the Freightliners, and I went through them all last night, and I found I'm going to do these here. These are going to go here, one on each side, and then I have, as you can see, a bunch of marker decals that are going to go on all of the probably all of these headers first, all the big headers first, the big posts and stuff that are in place so you don't hit your head. I also have, caution wide turns. I also this kit came with some factory window stickers. I found decals that say private carrier. I found decals that say not for hire or whatever. So I'm going to put all these on sometime. I'll be done with this hopefully by next week, Friday. So I'm done with the chain stuff. Depending on how bad my shakes are, will depend on how much I have to do. Like, subscribe, follow, share. I do not know, Steve. The name does sound familiar. I'm way down south in Fort Lauderdale, bro. I'm probably less than 10 miles from Miami. I know I'm less than 30 or 40 from the tip of Florida down there. Any further south than you'd be in Cuba. So I don't know. I don't do a lot in Winter Haven. I do have a cousin that lives right outside of Winter Haven. But no, I do not believe I know him. So there you go, Caesar. You see all my... Did we lose Caesar too now? Nope, I think Caesar's still here. He's just doing something. So you're on the road, Caesar, right? You're working? All right, so guys, I think I'm going to knock it off for tonight, or for today. Like I said, maybe later on I'm going to try to bring the Freightliner dump truck back down. I want to do a couple of things to it and put its decals on it and be able to call her 100% done. She's on the done. She's on the done shelf, which shouldn't be, but I put her there to keep her safe for my cat. Again, when you got furry animals that run around, you got to watch out for that stuff. Thank you very much, Rob, for coming and hanging with me. Caesar, you too, brother. Anybody that missed out, I hope you guys check out our next video. Like, subscribe, follow, share. Come visit us on Facebook at Plastic Addictions Anonymous, or on the Facebook account, or on the Facebook group, the Model Asylum. Again, shout out to Chris Bryan, Joe Fritz, Paul's Lovelace, Samuel Stokes, and all of the groups, 1,800 member combined. We are 1,340 something on Plastic Addictions Anonymous, and we are in every country all over the world in that one. We have like 450, I think it is, or 425, something like that, on the Model Asylum. And again, we are in different countries in that one as well. So if you're not part of our group and part of our family, hey, man, come on out. Ask to join. Check us out. You got to be a model builder, collector, or at least an enthusiast, then can give me a reason why I should let you in when you don't build or collect. Guys, Rob, Caesar, love you, brothers. Check me back out at about 4. Follow me up, and I'll be glad to come chat and hang with you. Your next thing you'll see, if I'm coming out live, will be my Robin's Egg blue and red Freightliner dump truck, my one-of-a-kind. I'm going to be finishing it up today. Love you guys. I got to go. I got about, 30 minutes to get my stuff together. Yep, and I got to give my kids some food. Okay, cool. Share the link. That's perfect. Thanks. I do appreciate it, Caesar, man. I'm working on it, brother. Like I said, the more people I get, the more comfortable I get with it. The more I can talk to people as just a regular live thing. You know what I mean? I sit at home. I'm disabled and, retired. I know a lot of you guys work and stuff and can't do during the day. Thanks, Caesar, buddy. I try. I really do. I will be soon. Supposedly I get to a certain amount, and YouTube will let me go live on my phone outside my normal area. So hopefully soon, if I get enough likes, follows, shares, or whatever it is, or video watches, I'll be able to they'll open that up for me, and I'll be doing that also. So therefore, you guys will be able to see where I live, how I go about things. I'll be able to walk you around my trailer and stuff when I talk about it, and it won't be all just blah 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 about models. Not that we care whether it's blah 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 about models. That's not the way I mean it. I love my models. My plastic addiction is what's keeping me alive, and you guys keep me moving on a daily basis. I do appreciate it, Val. I do. I'm trying to be as comfortable as possible. I kind of like that's what makes me go so quiet for a while. I have to think about what I say before I say it, because I don't want to, say the wrong thing, and I got to realize I am live and you guys are watching, so I don't want to call anybody a bad word, or slang anybody or give anybody any offensive comments or anything to where they can chew me out, or YouTube can tell me you broke my rules. I appreciate that. That'd be great, dude. Wow, dude. I wish, dude. That would be amazing, brother. I would be amazing, Rob. I'm sorry. Yeah, I remember, Rob. We talked about that. You're being disabled. Caesar, that'd be amazing, brother. I don't. Like I said, I've only been doing this a while. The group. I've only had the groups 8 months. We've grown exponentially in 8 months, so I'm hoping to keep it going with that also. Hey, shoot me a link to your group and I'll give you a shout out there, Caesar, man. I don't mind at all, including your channel, brother. I'll be glad to give you a shout out for your channel, man. Oh, wow. Like I said, send me the Facebook, any Facebook things you got, any Facebook groups you got, any channels you got. Like I said, anybody that wants to donate anything and wants to see it built or open boxed here on Plastic Addictions Anonymous, like, subscribe, follow, share away, guys. I don't care who you share it with. They don't have to be model builders or collectors to come watch my videos. They can just come hang out with me and say, hey, how you doing, Joe? Where you living? And, I'll treat them just like I would anybody else. Guys, love you, man. Caesar, you be safe out there, brother. Oh, you need to touch your models, bro. Yeah. I like doing the unboxing videos, Caesar. I do. I really do. It also gives me a hands-on before I ever start to build them. You too, brother. I do appreciate it. Like I said, text me your channel information, or post it here if you like, bro. Text me your channel information and your Facebook information, and I'll be glad to go over there and check you out, and I'll give you a shout out here anytime, brother. Again, follow me, guys, and you'll know when I'm coming live. It'll be later on today again. Okay, cool. I'm glad you like it. You guys can't see it, but I have an overhead lamp from outside. Can you see it? It was too bright. Sam Stokes helped me one night. We were out here and all my lights were off, and he couldn't see the instructions at all. My builds this whole plate was like solid white all around here. And he says, you know what? That's your problem right there. Your light's too bright. And I decided I put a bunch of napkins over it and taped it all around and got it to the point where it could see. So I'm literally within, a foot of the light, and it's just above my eyes in front of me. My camera is probably 3 foot away from me. No, it's 2.5 foot away from me at least. And I try not to give you guys me. I try to give you what I'm building. So if that's okay, guys. So yeah, well, light is right now. It is actually above and a bit off the camera to where you don't really see the light. But if I, like I said, if I hold it like here, you can see where it does it. But if I just bring it just a little bit forward, see what I'm saying? That's the way I set it up. Where I just bend it just a little bit and bring it a little bit forward, and you guys can almost read the words. Almost, not quite, but almost. Yeah, actually, exactly. Yeah. I've been doing a couple of YouTube videos that kind of explain, how to do things in background and stuff. My wife has even printed me out a bunch of stuff to make some what do they call them? Focus boards behind me, like right here behind me and stuff, to where I can bring the camera. Okay, guys, here, I know. Here, I'll tell you what. Hi, guys. All right, this is me. Excuse me, guys. I try to get this up here. Okay, here we go. Let me get the light out of the way. All right, guys. Hey. All right, so now you can see who I am. Again, Caesar. You guys never see me. Hi, guys. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of YouTube videos trying to figure out exactly how to make everything happen and make everything work. Excuse my hair. I haven't even showered enough today. I jumped right on this morning after I got the kid up. And I try to hide my TV in the background too because I don't want any problems with copyright stuff. Believe it or not, Caesar, the camera, dude, the camera was only $20 on Amazon, dude. I think at 19 bucks, you know. I'm trying to read your comments, guys, while I got silent. Oh, cool, Rob. Cool. That's awesome. I'm glad you did. That's cool. Cool. So did you PM it to me, dude? Caesar? Oh, okay. Hey, do me a favor. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Messenger. Caesar, shoot me a link to your channel. I'll jump on it before I leave, guys. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys want, Caesar, you're at home. So, yeah, good. I'm glad. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to, be back on at 4, I think, right after the kid gets out of school. And I know he's playing games, and, I know I got a couple hours before the wife gets home, and I've done everything that needs to be done. And, you know, people are coming in and out. So hopefully we get more viewers and more visitors later. Love everybody. I do appreciate you guys more than you know. I appreciate everything you guys do for the group, and you guys are great members of my group, and I will always consider you family. Now you get to see me pick my beard as I'm talking. Sorry, guys. Guys, anybody that hasn't liked, subscribed, followed, or shared, or anybody that wants to ask any questions about this, I'm sure Rob will give you any information. Caesar will give you information. Any one of my members at Plastic Addictions Anonymous or the Model Asylum, or I actually have a couple of blogs that I have. I have Joe's Model Addiction, and I have the blog Plastic Addictions Anonymous, and there you can find by going through my profile. Out, guys. I'm loving you. Thanks. Cool. Oh, yeah, man. Tell me what you catch, dude. Remember, no pictures. It didn't happen, Caesar. Guys, love you. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. I got to go get my kids' lunch ready. Give me a few hours to get some things done, and I'll be back. I appreciate you. Like, follow, subscribe, share if you'd like to, and if you would. And I will be coming back. And y'all won't have to look at my bearded, ugly face the whole time that we're doing this. It'll be all builds. As you see behind me, I've got my own little, I'm going to be doing some videos on some spraying too. I've made my own little spray booth back here, and back here in the white, this is all paints that I've collected and made in the past 8 months. Over here, it's going to be all of my, excuse me while I leave, all my builds are here. This is where you usually see my stack of builds and stuff that I'm going on. Caesar, I'm going to show you real quick so you don't have to watch the video. You're still here. I'm going to be doing an open box and build on this kit, brother. Oh, this kit, brother. Oh, you can see it better here. And I'm going to be doing an open box and build on this one. These are all tagged in the video. You can see. Also, this one, I have build. This one was these two. These two were sent to me by Domingo. Domingo donated these to the channel. My wife bought me this one to go along with the other 3 that I've already built. Trying to get it back. There you go. This one. Don Parham just sent me these 2 kits to do on the channel. They donated these to me. I'm going to be doing these on the channel, open boxes and builds. So I've got a little bit to keep me busy. And my wife surprised me about 10 days ago with this bad boy. So I'll be doing a box and builds on that too, along with finishing up the trailer here. And as you can see over here, I still have another Freightliner rebuilder to do. I also would like to edit the channels and stuff, the channel and the Facebooks, to be able to set up a instruction folder so that if anybody needs instructions, I've got probably 60. I'm sure everybody does it. So again, if you guys are throwing away instructions or boxes or just the instructions would be great. If you're throwing them away for some reason, do me a favor. Throw them in an envelope and mail them to me so I can put them on in a folder in our groups. I plan on creating, once I get the YouTube channel running really good and I'm really comfortable with it, I do plan on making a another Facebook group just for donation and postings of instructions for people that can't find instructions or bought a used kit at a garage sale or something. I'm out, guys. Love y'all. I'll talk to you around 4. Rob, thanks. Caesar, thanks. You guys have a great, awesome day. Caesar, have a great day off. Rob, you too, man. Feel well, Rob. Guys, I'm out of here. Love you. Peace. Thanks again for coming in and checking with me and hanging out with me today. It was great. Love you guys, man. I'll talk to you. I'll check you in later on. We'll talk to you later. I'm out.